Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel yet again. If you are new here, please don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Today's video is going to be kind of a last minute gift guide, what I want for Christmas thing. I don't want this video to come off as bratty or braggy or anything like that, so please forgive me if it does. I don't want it to seem like it's this big whole thing, but this is the stuff that I do want for Christmas. There are a lot of bigger things in here. I like to give my family a little bit of an option, and I also have a split family, so I technically have two Christmases. My parents are divorced, so I have my mom's Christmas and then I have my dad's Christmas elsewhere, and I have to have a big list with lots of items in order for them to not get me duplicate things. So I'm sorry if it comes off as a little bit extra. This is just for like last minute gift giving purposes. I'm gonna start off with some items that are actually a little bit easier to get and more specific to me, I guess. The first thing is plants. I am a huge plant mom and I love plants. I have multiple in my room, multiple around my apartment. There's some that are fake and then there's some that are real. I don't have a whole lot of real ones because I suck at keeping them alive. This is Carl, my aloe plant. He stays next to my bed. And then I have a whole bunch of other plants that are kind of along this wall. This one's fake from Target. But I have, oh, that was dusty. Ew, sis, you gotta clean this shit more often. One of my favorite things about the plants in Arizona is that a lot of them are more desert plants, but there are a lot of cute botanical shops around me, and I love looking at the ones that are here, and I love looking at different plants online. That because you don't see a whole lot of like greenery and like really leafy plants outside, I love being able to bring them inside where I can actually control the environment and take care of them the way they need to be taken care of instead of just leaving them out outside. And there is a shop that is near me called Pueblo, and they actually are like a giant greenhouse. They have, well, it's actually really a small greenhouse, but it's a little locally owned shop and it's called Pueblo and it's in downtown Phoenix. So if you are in the Phoenix area, I definitely recommend checking them out. This is not sponsored by them or anything. I literally just love them so much. Like, their Instagram is so cute. The whole shop is so cute. You can go in there, buy some plants. They have like a little discounted section where all the plants that don't look perfect are like $5. I just got a new plant and I named her Penelope. She's sitting on my entertainment stand in my living room and I'm so excited. But I would love to have more plants because I'm obsessed with them. But first thing on my list, this is a really roundabout way of saying it, but the first thing on my list is actually some more plants. The second thing on my list is jewelry. This is a really simple one to gift a whole lot of girls in your family or your friends or anything like that. I only wear gold jewelry, so mine specifically is gold jewelry. I have some gold little discs in my ear right now. There are a lot of different shops that I would actually recommend going to. Some of them are a little bit more expensive if you don't want to buy expensive jewelry because you lose it all the time, or you like the trendy stuff all the time. Go to Target, get them at Target, get them at Walmart, get them, I don't know, someplace that sells cheap jewelry. Forever 21. This is from Forever 21. These are from Target, these are from Target. This is from Target. So there's a shop that I found called Elizabeth Stone, and they have some really cute stuff on there. It is a little bit more on the pricey side, but I'm literally kind of obsessed with it. There is an evil eye ring that Lex actually bought and I really love. I will insert some pictures of some of their stuff right here. Again, this isn't sponsored by anyone today, but I'm just pointing out shops that I would love to receive things from. The next thing is more minimal watches. This is really the only watch that I have that works at the moment. It's from Movement, and I want more of them from Movement because they're not super expensive. They are pretty good quality, but they're more like lifestyle watches instead of being like overly functional. I don't wear watches all that often, but when I do, I just like them to look more aesthetic. I use them more for the aesthetic than I do for like telling the time in different places or like going underwater. Like, a lot of people use watches for many different things. I want to watch so I can see the time if I can't check my phone, but I don't want it to interfere with my outfit whatsoever. For clothes wise, I always request clothes from all of my family, but because I have such a specific style and such a picky taste, I always actually just send my mom the link to my Pinterest and then I have her kind of coordinate with my other relatives when it comes to picking out my items that way. I literally just send her like my whole clothes board and I'm like, this is the style that I want, this is what I want to look like, and then she kind of like does the rest from there. Workout clothes, So your girl has gained a little bit of weight recently, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I am going back to the gym. I'm getting back in my gym grind. I was really stressed, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to do it, but it is one of my goals, so I'm really excited about that. So I do want some more gym clothes just because I like getting new gym clothes to motivate me to go to the gym, I guess. I always wear either Lululemon or Alphalete workout clothes. I only wear Alphalete leggings. So they're the Revival or the R Sticks style, and I'll insert like a picture of the ones right here. They're super duper stretchy, super compressive, and they don't move when I'm like squatting or anything like that, which is why I love them so much. And then I also asked for some Lululemon Align pants just because I wear those when I'm not at the gym, just kind of like bumming around. So that's like my go-to legging. I'm also asking for a new external hard drive. My old one, for whatever reason, I plugged it in one day and it all of a sudden was configured to a Windows machine. I have not owned a Windows machine since 2015. So the fact that all of a sudden my external hard drive was like, yeah, you're configured for Windows 10. I was like, no. I use a Mac. It won't let me write anything on it anymore, so I can't like copy files on it anymore. I can't save anything to it. So I'm really confused by that, so I need a new one of those. Now we're gonna get into the expensive things that I would like to get. I don't want to come off as a brat again, but there are some things that I have been eyeing. The first thing that I would like to get is an iPhone 11. I would love to get the iPhone 11 Pro Max with the 3 cameras. I am still sitting pretty on my iPhone 8 right here. I love it. It works really well. However, I would love the iPhone 11 just for the camera. I take pictures all the time, but I don't always like taking my big camera everywhere, and just having an iPhone 11 and having portrait mode would be really nice for just taking pictures in the middle of something instead of having to pull out a camera all the time. I would also like a Canon M50 or a Canon M6 camera. That's a little bit different than the camera that I'm using right now. The one that I'm using right now is a Canon 70D. So it is a DSLR. It's pretty big, it's pretty chunky, it's a really expensive camera. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably have heard the story of how I got it. I literally love it so much, and I love it for filming, and I love it for taking studio shots when I'm in my house. And for bigger photo shoots, I like taking it, but when I'm going on small photo shoots or just going day to day, it's really clunky and really big and heavy. So the reason that I want an M50 or an M6 is because they're mirrorless cameras, which means they're like really tiny, and they still produce really good quality video and really good quality pictures. So I would love them for vlogging, for taking around, and then also just like small little shoots here and there if I'm going to hang out with someone and we're going to do something cutesy, so I have like an actual camera instead of just having to use my phone for pictures. And then the very last thing that I actually put down that is an expensive item is actually an Apple Pencil and an iPad Pro. I love editing my pictures on mobile. So I don't always like importing them onto my computer to edit them in Photoshop or Lightroom that way, because I go kind of back and forth in editing from my phone to my computer to back again. So I feel like having an iPad would make it a little bit easier to edit mobily. I would love to be able to use Lightroom on an iPad and have the Apple Pencil and kind of be able to draw on my pictures or like edit things that way with the selective brush and stuff like that. I think it would be really cool, but again, that's expensive, so don't expect it. Alright guys, so that's pretty much all I'm asking for Christmas. There are a couple of other things that I have on my list, but it's more like I specifically need this, not that everyone I feel like should ask for stuff like this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more requests or any ideas for me, please leave a comment down in the description box below. For everyone that asked for this video, I hope this suffices. I know it's kind of a random video to choose to film, especially so close to Christmas, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes, I guess. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, to leave a comment down below, and follow me on Instagram. I love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.